tell you.
No, I'll tell you. Someone went by my window. That's what I'll tell you.
Let's see if I got one of yours.
Let me hear one of yours.
Fuck. I don't know if this one's gonna go on YouTube or not. This one. Okay, so. I think I was 10 or 12. Around there. 10? Yeah, I don't know. And so we're at our house. My mom met this lady. I think her name was Jeannie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. Uh, and she could cut hair or whatever. She used to cut my hair. And this was back when everybody had like that rat tail thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was way back then.
Yeah.
And I had my sister's room, I think, either the guest room or sister's. I don't remember which one. They shared a room. Yeah. Anyways, so I had that room by that time, and I wake up, and it's daylight, so it's early in the morning, and I wake up, and there's it sounds like glasses and dishes just. I don't want to say like breaking.
Mm-hmm.
Are you recording or what?
No.
Huh?
No, no. Just taking a picture. Keep going.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. It's like, you know how like when the dishes like rattle really bad, and you think they're cracking or breaking, but they just sounds like that. Kind of like when if you're like in California and there's like an earthquake,
Yeah.
that type of shit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it sounded like.
Okay.
And it went on for a little bit, so maybe like a minute or so. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But it just was getting louder and louder, and it just drove me fucking nuts. So I get out of bed, and I wasn't totally awake. I don't remember. I thought I was awake. I don't know. And I look. I walk out of my room. I look left, and there's my mom's at the dining room table, and her friend's there, and my mom's got this huge ass fucking china hutch with all of her expensive dishes and crystals and all this shit, and they're all fucking rattling.
Mm-hmm.
This horribly. Okay, well maybe it's Vegas. You can have earthquakes, right? Right. You can have an earthquake, right?
Yeah.
Well, here's the part that tripped me out. The dishes and the glasses are off on all the shelves. All the shelves in that china hutch are glass.
Yeah.
So everything is lifted off the shelf 3 or 4 inches, and it's just paused like that. But they're fucking rattling with their paused
Wow.
over it. And I was like, and I point to my mom like look behind you, and she's like, no, go back to bed. Don't worry about it. Go back to bed. You're not awake. Go back to bed. Okay. So I go back to bed, and I don't remember if it was that day or the next day. Maybe it was later that day or the next day. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. But I asked my mom, and I was like, what happened to your friend? I don't see her anymore. And she's like, no, she had to leave. She's not going to be around anymore. And I was like, well, wait a minute. Okay, wait, no. I wanted to ask you about that. So, wait a minute. This was the other day? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, wait, I woke up. I was like, wait. Did I see what I thought I saw? She's like, look. She's like, it was kind of freaky. I didn't want to freak you out. I told you were asleep. I told you to go back to bed. But she's like, yeah, it happened.
Wow.
And after you went back to bed, Jeannie looked at me, and I think her name was Jeannie. She looked at me, and she says, I guess that's my cue to leave. I guess I don't belong here. My mom shrugged her shoulders. She's like, I don't know what to tell you. Because my mom always felt like she had to protect her.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know what to tell you. But when she said that, all the dishes and all that, because they were still kind of like rattling a little bit, just ever so slightly or quietly. You could still hear it, but I guess not enough for me to hear it. And when she said it's time for her to leave, they stopped.
Wow.
And then she left. I never saw her ever again.
Wow.
She never cut my hair again. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Wow.
So maybe I wasn't totally awake. Maybe my mom just went with the story. I don't. What are your thoughts?
No, something happened.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. You ready?
Yeah. So, when I was growing up, my dad's best friend Butch had 2 daughters.
Mm-hmm.
And his wife Bridget used to, once in a while, my mom needed a babysitter in the day.
Yeah.
Needed a babysitter because she was going to work. And Bridget would say, hey, drop them off down the street because they lived on the same street as us as Quincy. But we lived on, like, the 200 block. And then they were down on the, like, would it have been the 400 block? So they were up the street.
Mm-hmm.
And, because that's where Butch's mom's house was, and they lived next door to them, to Butch's mom. Same as my dad lived across the street on the 200 block of Quincy from his parents. Anyways, so Bridget would say, come on, bring them over here. I'll watch the kids. I gotta clean this church. It was a Lutheran church. The church was haunted, but anytime, well, what they told me is anytime you told the pastor about his church being haunted, he'd get mad, like super mad. My church isn't haunted, but I'm gonna tell you.
There's a school next to it, right?
There is now a media arts or something.
Okay.
It's not a school like Zia Elementary's down the street from it.
No, like a private Christian school.
No.
Like where they do like Sunday school and
No.
stuff?
Well, I don't know unless it's in the church itself.
Yeah.
I don't
part
know.
Of the church.
What?
There should be a part of the church and a big backfield yard type thing over there.
Oh no, there's not that. Unless,
okay,
but
okay, then, cool.
well, anyways, don't think it's that. But anyways, so
Sweet.
I'll tell you some ghost stories of stuff that happened to me when I'd go over there. So me and Kathleen one time were she had a Barbie doll, and it was like this old school Barbie doll back in the day. And what in the 90s, what you do is you take the legs of Barbie and you would stick them in these 2 holes on this turning device that had batteries, and it would turn and play music. So when Barbie's feet would sit inside the little feet holes, Barbie would be dancing like a ballerina, and it would twirl and then play music. Do 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 do. It go like do 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 and play music.
Okay.
So you just and then you take Barbie out
But
when
not
you're done.
clown music, because it sounds like you're doing circus music.
Well, I don't know how to do how to do good Barbie music.
Okay.
I'm a guy. But
I was just making sure the circus music wasn't part of the scary.
No.
It fits.
No, it fits.
If fucking Barbie starts playing circus music, I'm like, I'm out. I'm out.
Oh yeah, no.
I have to think about dolls.
When it starts playing fucking clown music.
Yeah, when fucking doll starts doing that, I'm out.
Yeah. No.
Enough said.
So okay. So she had the batteries and it was playing with that, and we were over there, and I come into the room.
Okay, good. There's batteries in it. Okay.
In the bottom of the thing, yeah.
Okay.
And so but get ready for this.
Yeah, no, I'm ready.
Okay, so we're playing with that thing. She is, and I'm in the room, and we just kind of sit there and hang out. And I was getting kind of bored.
Yeah.
And I said, "Are you done with that? Playing with that doll thing, like with that Barbie thing?" I said, "Let's go do something else." I was getting bored. I was just sitting there, I had really nothing with me, but she had her little toy with her. So anyways, and I don't remember if my sister would have been there, but I don't remember if she was with Ryan or her and Ryan were in the room with us. But regardless, we were there. So I think they might have been somewhere else in the church, because it was a big church. You can go downstairs, had an upstairs. So anyways, Kathleen finally decides she's going to move on and play and do something else with me. So we're starting to walk out the room. I said, hey, take the batteries. And I was real young, but I knew this when my dad would tell you. He said, take the batteries out of your toy. I said, because otherwise they sit in there, it's going to drain it. Or if the thing stays on somehow or something happens, it's going to drain your battery. Then it won't last as long. And she goes, okay. So she goes and takes them out, right? So now the batteries are gone. Toy was off, mind you, when she took the batteries out.
Batteries are gone. Toy, okay.
Toy's off. But
no, I know, Conan. I know. I'm gonna freak out here in a second. I know. Relax.
But Barbie is still now. She's got it upright again, and Barbie's feet are in there. She just put Barbie's feet back in after she took the batteries out, so the Barbie could stand there, quiet, Kona. And so next thing you know, we leave. We turn to leave, and we're going out. It was a bigger type mess hall room type thing, but there weren't any doors. There was one where the hallways came, and they joined, and the room went back in like that. But the 2 hallways joined. You could walk straight down the hallway towards the sanctuary part, if I remember, and then the room was back here with chairs and stuff lining it. Anyways, so we go to leave the room, and we're gonna curve left to go back out that way. And as we go to turn left, we hear And again, I don't know how to do Barbie music. But
Don't even do it.
but we hear, but we curve and we hear, dun 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 dun. Something.
Playing Funhouse music now.
Yeah, we hear like, but dun,
Yeah,
dun,
yeah,
dun,
no,
dun, dun.
okay, like,
Anyways,
yeah,
we
turn
hear
this
this
into a
music,
fucking movie.
and yeah, and we hear this music, right? And then it's like, dun 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 dun. No, but we hear
Yeah.
this, not that. Of course, not that. That's circus music, but
Dude, that fucking plays alright. You got off the stall and I'm out the window.
yeah.
Like, I don't fucking care, I'm out the window. See
Yeah.
ya.
So, anyways, no, we hear this music, right? And we turn around. Hear something?
Well, because sometimes it's a damn cow, and sometimes there's this other sound. I've been dying that one. Where did you hear it? Alright, fuck it, continue.
All right. So we hear this music, like the thing's playing, and we turn around, real slow, both of us, and Barbie is spinning. Batteries are to the.
Okay.
So we hear this noise with the music, so we turn around, and Barbie is spinning as the music's playing, and the batteries are sitting to the side, and we were like,
Ding.
we gotta go, and then so we see that, right, and then it's spinning, and then so we watched it spin, and all of a sudden it just came to a stop, and we just freaking booked
I was
it.
haunted though, because like, I thought church was supposed to be safe. 'Cause it's
No,
hollow
no, not
ground.
that. No, there's spirits in that place. Trust me, there is.
That's a cow. No, I'm not arguing
No,
with you.
I know.
I don't disbelieve you or anything. I just going on the rules that I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh no, it ain't. I believe spirits visit.
That's a cow.
They're passing through, whether they're on their way to heaven or whatnot. Anyways, here's the thing. Then another time, me and Ryan. That's a cow, yeah. So me and Ryan one time, her mom was like, "Hey, you guys, take out the trash out back," because she had this trash because she was cleaning it, big old trash bag. She's like, "Hey, both of you get this trash bag and take it outside for me. Do some work." We're like, "Okay." So she had us do that. So we had to take this. There was a brick by the door, and when you open that back door, you got to take this heavy brick. It took both of us to move it because we're younger, but it was still heavy. Even now, it would have been a heavy brick. And we take it and we pulled it and moved it all the way in front of the door. And so we propped the door open, so the door ain't going nowhere. Like even if a strong gust of wind comes, that brick is it's a bit heavy, solid, and
Like a brick or a cement?
like
Rock.
cement, but it's a brick. It's like all cement, like just big and bulky.
Okay.
And we moved it, so we shoved it in front of the door. That's what they used. I guess so. We get it in front, and maybe because we're kids, of course, it seems a lot heavier. But anyways, cows again. Anyways, so we move it in front of the door, and like, all right. Ryan tells me the door's prompt. Let's go. So I help her. This trash bag was heavy because her mom had filled it to the brim. And we grabbed the trash bags, and she was like holding it, and I was holding one end because we don't want it to rip open and spill the trash everywhere. So we had to grab it. So we grab it, and we're walking out to the dumpster, right? And we get out to the dumpster, and we go like this with the trash bag. Boom! We put it in the dumpster. As soon as we did that, we heard like something sliding. We look back. The brick is moving away from the door like that, and the door went boom! And somebody just forcefully slammed it shut. And we had to walk all the way around to the front of the church. And when we got to the front of the church, we had to keep ringing the little bell thing until her mom could hear us. And then her mom would finally let us in. Cows.
We're getting closer.
What?
Getting closer.
Yeah. Are. They're right over there. Oh no.
We're beating rocks again.
It's over there. I'm sniffing.
No, I'm trying to think on what other.
So, then one time, Bridget scared us pretty good. So, Kathleen and all of us went looking for her. She's like, we didn't know where she went.
Mm-hmm.
So we're all calling for her. They're all calling, Mom. Or they're all calling for her. And they're like, Mom. So we're behind them all calling for her. And she was hiding behind a door downstairs in one of the church classrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Like the kids thought, so we didn't know. We went looking everywhere. Finally went back to that room again. But we didn't know she was there.
Same church then, okay.
And she jumped out and scared us half to death. Oh, that was great. That wasn't really a ghost story, but it was a good scare story. But